Leg injuries are very common after an automobile accident. One of the main reasons for this is that the force of the accident usually will sometimes crush or move the occupants in the vehicle so that the dashboard is encroaching on your legs or that you move laterally and hit your leg on the side of the vehicle. And a lot of times, it's difficult to diagnose these right after an accident. The reason being that a lot of times adrenaline is going and you feel okay. You can maybe feel a little stiff, maybe a little bit of pain, but you don't really suspect that something major has gone on. And usually in these cases, you're looking at maybe a small fracture or maybe even an injury to one of your tendons, like your meniscus or something like that, where there might have been a tear. And a lot of times what will happen is a week or so after the accident, you'll start feeling pretty bad. You can't put a lot of weight on it. You can't move very fast. And then you realize that something's wrong. And what needs to happen at this point is usually going to the doctor, making maybe an appointment with your primary care physician, going out and getting checked, maybe get an x-ray or maybe an MRI eventually to see if there's something wrong. Other times in accidents, you get a leg injury and you can tell that it's broken right away. You go to the hospital, they do a CT or an X-ray, and they realize that you have a break, a fracture in your tibia or your fibia. And at that point, you probably wouldn't know it. But a lot of times, like I stated, that you may not know it. And so the best thing to do is to go to your doctor, get it checked out, and then, get some treatment for it, whether you need to brace, whether you need physical therapy. But then, it's important also to look into what you can do as far as getting pain and suffering for your injury as well. Usually contacting a lawyer or starting a claim is what you need to do in order to get compensated for those injuries. But it's important to make sure that you get to the doctor, that you document these injuries as fast as you can, simply so that insurance companies know that the injury is related to the accident and not something that happened, months afterwards. So the best course of action is to get the treatment you need, to get it as fast as you can, and then get on your way to getting compensated for your pain and suffering.